Everyday Tori, we dey make sense.
Our country people, now welcome to our show Everyday Tori. As they be, not be only me dey here, now me the one and only Ivie, but not be only me waka come Winifred dey here.
My people, now well done. You know, say anytime when we want come like this, come knock na Tori. Now so my belly go just dey sweet me. My people, now well done, no. And I want to thank you. Say una dey follow us bumper to bumper.
Our Mr. Example dey here, Okunle.
My people, I welcome you to our show today. Like Winifred talk, we thank you. Say we dey see una hand, una dey follow us. Make una still dey follow us, and as I go always tell una, we no go ever disappoint una. Una welcome.
Christy full ground, though.
My people, I agree to now. Me, I want tell una thank you because I don't see say una don't they follow us, they share our link. We don't they get plenty views. May God bless una, make una no stop, or make una continue to the further. At the end of the year, we go get a package for now, make una well done.
For very soon, we will introduce gifts to our audience.
Our honorable man don't get sense there today. Fidel is there here today.
I contribute by salute to now. I don't come again today, and as I always tell una, una not allow anybody to disturb una for this time. And we happy say una still they follow us, they took match for the matter. Una well done.
Our people, thank una well. Today na full house we be as the house full and so to read boku today won't be small thing. We thank una well. So now they follow us, they took care for our Tori. Una comment we like and well. Make una they send more comments to us. Now see they follow us, they put here for the Tori. We thank una well. Today we carry basket when we say food they throw away come as it be the other day this one here get as it be we never know where to start from. We just say okay but we just start with one. That one they call us suicide when this person will just wake up one day say he want kill himself, he just go by himself like that, and that will be suicide. It can't happen now. So say this morning for my area, small pikin of 10 years will go drink sniper, kill himself. Say because person when they stay with score down this morning. I say don't reach like this, my people. Now since this matter, I wait till we go through mass put. Now I can't come with my say this one.
If you when you talk say na suicide this matter, like Tori, now we want to discuss. I gonna say it's true. More would really put mad, more shook mad put because true suicide rates for this Obodo Naija it can't high it high not be small. In fact, when I even come do research for them, when we come work on na Tori like this, it good maybe we come with good
Facts.
Evidence. They say Nigeria now get the highest suicide rate for Africa. For Africa as a whole, and that for Africa, Nigeria is the highest. Then now sixth globally of all over the world. Nigeria we carry sixth for people with one by
When they buy themselves, say let us tire them all.
They're not still give us
I know.
You wicked.
And the WHO, the World Health Organization, reveal say Nigeria for 2016 with the highest, it gets about 17,000 people. Nigerians we just take their life like that, say life not sweet them again, they want to come out for this world. And they even say for these cases, na men, not even plenty pass. Now so and after Nigeria Ethiopia and South Africa. So the issue, but not be funny matter as we just talk and so when people will just decide, or not be their fault anyway if you still look at just decide say even for church that time my sister knocked me one Tori in a banker. I can't still know the person in a banker. These people where they kill themselves where they buy their life so if you then get work let me say that they're frustrated. If not, now all these beggars,
Beggar and most time mental
now
health.
for them they kill themselves fast. But this one, I
mental
there's na banker. What thing happen? We say they even see him that evening, then greet to. Now the next thing on the year say now say go buy sniper. Now so they drink ammo as they call the jack. Let's say person one come look for right. Say the jack now they come the. Then they go rush and go hospital. One hospital, general hospital, who say where they Abuja, Federal Capital Territory. And now there he can't die. And as he one die, he begin to shout Jesus.
Maybe then the drag and go fire. That's why they shout Jesus. You see,
now person going to say, but now you later, now you want buy. And then now you come to shout Jesus. My sister tell me, we say. They for that hospital, they tell us say he just can't day high. That case now be the fault they see for next 2 weeks in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks,
This one
what
wey you
case?
talk now.
That is suicide. People wey dey
Which year
kpai,
this
like
one
when
happen?
they bring
Which year this one happen?
last year.
Oh, the thing happened last year when
Mm.
during that COVID lockdown,
Lockdown.
suicide can't dey rampant. Even
Yeah,
health experts
true.
say yes, say the
And
cases
this one,
increased.
na
That
banker
period.
o, e get wetin dey do. Let me say no get. Or let's say he separate from his wife. As
And that would be
the wife
depression.
dey Lagos.
It could be depression.
You
It
know,
will be
say,
saying
as
a
you
mental
talk,
health
say na-
problem.
as you talk, say na banker, so
Mm.
sometimes some of these people when they look say na they get work, they get plenty money.
Mm.
They can't they wonder say why they can't kill themselves. But you know, say talk and say big man with big problem.
Mm.
So if you be say the problem when they pull hand, they pass the money when they get, even if say they get plenty money, or even if say they get plenty resources. But what me I go still talk be say, you see all these people when they buy themselves, not be only you get problem.
Mm.
You get problem, you go buy yourself. The problem never solve.
Mm-mm.
You only shift the problem, give another person.
Give it people.
Because as you don't drink whatever you drink, so you carry rope, you hang yourself, you don't die. And another person go there, another place they cry, say you don't die. So that one not solve the problem.
Let that increase the
It
problem.
increase the problem.
Like you said, suicide no be the way out for any problem. Make person by himself or herself. No be that one. No, like you said, no, it no go solve the problem. Now to hard to it because people, for example, the wife where you leave behind, the children where you leave it for somebody who don't marry, all those ones now you don't throw them into trouble. If, for example, you and your wife now they cater for the children, you don't leave the responsibility only to the wife or to the husband. So for me, no matter the situation, suicide is not an option for
And
anybody.
you can't know say this suicide where people will do it by themselves. So you not follow any age again. No, both young go.
I said,
Both
picky of 10
small
years,
go,
nice
both
drink sniper this
okay.
morning from my area.
And
10
even
years old
religion
pikin.
self, we still here. Not be last year, be 2 years ago. Person wey dey choir for this Abuja now. If you see the man,
Yeah,
he
yeah, that
said
one,
they
about
choir
2
for
years
one
ago.
big church 2 years ago. I know I call the church. Then he still by himself. Fine young man like
The
that.
thing be say this matter now, when I don't say this matter, no be wetin person go just nobody when me say they for your right senses. But you just wake up one day, say I just want to go back. I want to go do experiment. Go that guy go bomb that plaza
No
because
be
he
all
watch
of
movie.
them.
We
No
make
be
I
all of
finish.
them.
As I come go blow that go fight for that plaza now because he watch movie. But now, person no say that may I go drink a snapper, make I know how it will be. Not that. The person be say something already work, they wrong with his brain somehow. Now go feel just wake up and go kill myself. That's what me I say no matter what happen.
If
The thing be say
what did they talk? So it still happen for where they call Pape for Abuja. The lady say her boyfriend leave am.
I see that
Beautiful lady.
Now
I see
depression.
He make
Na
he
depression.
train that time.
I
He
see
say
that
his
one.
boyfriend leave am. Now he can go buy.
Him boyfriend leave am for her friend.
Now
Now
make am just go buy sniper.
Anything.
If you see this and the story when you get start, when talk about small
no
picking.
pikin 10 years
Mm.
pikin o.
Me, I don't pay here, but that one not be seen as small picking like that. The boy say his stepmother, they maltreat her. Now he just go inside house one evening, carry sniper, he drink, now he die. But the thing be saying, you see, especially for all these small children, the thing don't bad to the extent say children of these days, with the way society don't they train them, based on say some parents they careless. Any small correct when you correct and then they see and say they maltreat them. Because if they see their mates, their parents not even care. Those ones they work out, they fit go anywhere, come back anytime. The day when they go come house late, if you correct them, they'll go tell their friends say their parents they maltreat them for house. So all these things not make parents they make sure
Children
say,
go write exam, they not pass the next thing.
and if you talk to them, they'll say they maltreat
They'll
them.
go by themselves.
My papa they maltreat me. If they see maltreat, they go fit talk.
Then now the issue of the adult own when they don't be children own now. Say this is a mental health matter. People health experts, one health expert be tell me that kind say for Nigerian people when they work out for streets. If 10 people they work out for streets, out of that 10 maybe only 3 well for inside. Only 3 not get mental health. They will not know. Just one person don't come out clothes, they work out for roads. Then you don't become.
There's a Bible say not be expensive way.
So the thing is say
when they work out, they can
Why don't they look me now?
make I finish. The thing is say what those experts can recommend be say if you know mental health no this not a quick show. The person they get depression or all the kind of things. But you how you go take help the person? If you get friends like as cool be now, once they cool like to well. Now so you go say cool come quiet, become quiet man. Something they happen to them. Ask her what did they happen. Because if you don't they begin to change mood swing, come begin they say don't want to eat again. You want still only you don't want to body, you don't they get depression. If you don't follow up, one you don't go by yourself.
Not true. You talk
this one when you talk now, say no be everybody wear fine clothes well.
Not be well.
If you dey learn driving
Mm.
from maybe road safety or VIO, they go tell you say the next driver wey dey in front of you or behind you, make you see am as a madman. Wey be say you go dey dodge because anything can happen at any time. So, like you said, no be everybody will wear fine clothes, no be everybody wear. Some people, in fact, some people go even tell you say, then I mean I know well, if they are angry. So it's like
And
that.
even
And you know what they talk, this mental health issue. You know, so they said one, according to WHO and health estimate, that 1 out of 4 Nigerians get mental health issue. And if you can't interrogate the matter well, because one health expert, Dr. Vincent Udezi, I tell us that time say, in fact, not be as we talk, so that most Nigerians they have mental health issue. There's many people where even get phobia.
Yes.
Phobia for anything. Nah, mental health
problem.
I can't even
People
check
say
myself
only when you mad.
because me, I hate
mad.
close spaces. I can't say, okay, that means when the doctor come talk, and that means
You too, you get mental health problem.
But apart from say some na mental health issues, some na pressure. You understand, ba? Because me, I remember one time when I go one general hospital. As I did there, I stand for there, I wan buy car. My baby be no feel fine. Then they come drive one car, rush, enter. The way they take rush, enter. They come carry one woman. Me, I think say she dey for labor. They come, they shout, say, e be like she dey always get issues with her husband. And then I don't know what thing happened. Their neighbor said they quarrel all through the night. So in the morning, as the man come out, go wash, she come carry sniper, drink. So it be like now one of her baby na in shout. So neighbors come rush her, bring her come hospital. She come dey shout as who they talk say they shout Jesus. So they come call doctor. They get to flush the thing out of her. But for me, I no think say get anything wey person go fit do me. My dear sister, if your husband dey behave the way you know say you no fit live with am, pack your things comot.
If you don't fit patch the man,
No be by force
leave am,
say
go.
you must dey for that marriage, no matter wetin people talk. Is it not better say you come out alive than to go kill yourself? And then sometimes small time person go dey say, I go kill myself oh, I go kill myself oh. If you do anyhow, I go just carry sniper. Children dey house, they hear all these
you,
things.
yes.
If you touch me again, I go end my life one day, make you know say I will carry myself hand for your body. I don't hear woman when they tell her husband say, just touch me again. If I no go do something, maybe say my head go hang for your neck. You understand? Yes, it dey happen.
This one wey you talk now, get one woman wey the husband die. So as they wan bury the husband now, the woman dey cry, was crying bitterly, and people come dey hold am say leave me, I go when you go follow am. Say you go follow am, say you wan follow the man. So one man come say make dem leave am. As dem leave am, the woman dey talk say im leg dey sleep, we wan sleep enter inside the grave. Na im the woman dey shout. Na im be quick.
Yes, I dey talk.
if you na still look am for you too, you know, internet still contribute to their own society. You know, say for internet they get where you go see how to kill, how to commit suicide. All those things dey internet. So they go there, they want to exploit true. And you even see somebody where go they tell them wetin they go even do self. Make they tell it's true commit this suicide. They think say na pleasure. And the matter it not be.
And the thing before sniper, they be sniper they be make am to as insecticide abi. But now it come like say they come out from market because people carry the skill themselves. But then now they consider they don't think because of say people they drink sniper, come stop sniper. But they come make am come dey too common like before.
That's what I want.
But e full everywhere.
That's what I want to say.
Full
They try control that last year when it go happen.
That's what World Health Organization talk. Make them restrict access because there are some drugs, even not violate this one. There are sleeping pills where you go take self. You go too much. Overdose. You go use and take.
Even drugs.
So that you know get access to all these
suicide matter. Apart from say people they drink sniper, we don't hear when some people for Lagos, for Bodo, Nigeria, so they just waka on their own, jump enter river. Say life not tired. Wait till me I will talk be say, like Christy they talk say on her own, she not get what person go do one when you go kill himself.
Give my life.
You know say,
and because your head correct.
You get what they call elastic limits. When they go stretch rubber, again they go stretch, you know go feel go again.
Not true.
Person when you think say this person no go fit do this thing, the guy's pressure will come reach. You go surprise say, and this person open eye, do this type of something. So what I will tell people be say, Person when they go for road, when they talk about mental health, you don't know whether your mental health don't dey 99%. Say you know where or one instance when you go give am, female can raise reach 100% for you know the person don't kill himself. So I beg, if you see person dey waka dey go, show kindness to them. Not be say you just see people you begin to talk to them anyhow. You don't know what that they go through. Not be everybody when they smile, not be everything they
They laugh.
So I beg, try to be kind to people, try to be nice to people. That small kindness when you show, if you help, when they say person when you don't do 99% safe, if you run down, go 50. So that's what the thing be.
And we can't even we won't interrogate this matter. How many even mental health
experts we won't get from the country?
We go
that
talk
be
to
that.
people because for Obodo Yibo, all these things. Well, by the time you start they have issue of this depression, your parents don't carry you. Sharp go meet a therapist. They talk to you, doctor. Hey, wait, tell me how you feel. You know, they ask the person question. But Nigeria, nothing like that too.
You know, even that level self. For there, we both know say they cause something depression. And also they need solution. For even know they cause depression.
You know, see, let me tell you. I will say that the situation of the country, the economic situation of the country is even enough for some people to craze.
Yes, no.
That is the truth. Except if we lie to ourselves.
No, but things have always been bad. There has never been an example.
Last year, during that lockdown last year.
When you go say
during lockdown last year, the thing was so.
When you go say the economy has been better. You understand?
You know what me I want to like some people will go say your boyfriend una don't date for 14 years. Go abandon you.
Yeah.
You go not say any person will abandon you at that stage. You know they meant for you. You understand? I'm not saying hard though. But just encourage yourself, keep yourself busy, mingle with people, or if you even get person where you go fit confiding.
Person like Fidelis now.
When your heart they heavy, when your heart they heavy, you can't talk to person. You say you go they relieved a bit. Like me sometimes when I they worried, I'll just play music.
For me,
you know, when I play music like that, before you know my mood go lighten up and then.
For me, like you said, no situation.
It's permanent.
Apart from that, few warrant make person kill himself. If you are going through any situation, for me, it's just for a while. You will always, like you said, mix with people. Before you know it, it will pass.
Our people not they understand you. Let's say you don't grow past our level.
Wait, so it's a mingle. How we go tell me?
Make I say mix.
You know, say our religious leaders too, they get big role to play. Fine, say we no get what you call them? These experts we go handle these mental health issues. But not be every time our religious leaders will go the whether traditional Islamic or Christians. Not every time we go they preach message of wealth, you know, this, that. Sometimes make we they take out time, teach people on how to manage stress, how to manage depression. Try to encourage people say nothing for this life when no get beginning. Every night get morning, no be so. Every beginning get end. So anything we start, it must surely pass. People they don't go through more than what some of these people they go through. They not kill themselves. You understand?
Many people they don't know how to take pressure. Everybody get their own limits when they take pressure. All these ones are small things go just happen to them. You see that lady now, that lady where even come by himself, I said wait they papi. They say he won't get picking before one picking, but that one picking not even reach him. Just say his boyfriend, leave her for his friend. Now she just go
people
take
this matter. It be as he gets. The thing be say today we just come open her. Next time we'll carry experts come. When we say it's a big book about suicide, your country plan for this month. I mean we know what thing our body will do to avoid this suicide issue. We say even children don't begin to drink sniper, they kill themselves. No, I not forget so when I comment so we still expect them more with the. They expect them to bring comments. We still said we comments. We still they follow us. So we can not go anywhere. We want to go to our soap. We'll come back now.
Everyday Tori, we dey make sense.
Our people, we thank you now. We don't go turn soup, come back. Oh, we don't shift smart more for matter for this suicide matter. Oh, and next time we'll carry and come. Now, top of the happen, we still get plenty Tori yakpa. Oh, another time someone carry come now. My people, we see I shall go sell market for night. Oh, come go sell market. Give one 18 years old boy. Oh, the boy can't chop free food finish. Oh, to pay the shall get now, and the boy go buy am. Oh, how na say this one, Kule?
Wait. Why be say na Kunle you mentioned?
Are you be the man, huh?
So if I be the man, I don't get experience for all these things now. but the issue, as I see the story, you get as it be. When I read the story, I still say the guy don't go prison before.
And I just few weeks ago,
They just release him. He can't go commit another offense. So as it is, they go back to where he come from. And make I talk. You see, some people, they just derive joy in. They just before Fidelis go and kiss me again. they happy to they do bad thing. Let me give you one example.
Mr. Example.
You get one guy. I read it in one of the newspapers in Vanguard many years ago. The guy they arrest him for their Christy side from Cross River. Say him do something bad. So police come parade all of them. You know when police they parade criminals now, then go carry camera, then go carry Tori people, make them come show them. So as them come, as the guy see NTA, the guy they among the criminals. So as he see NTA, the guy they back. Then he say the guy come move to the front, say he want the television make them catch him face well. They come ask and say, why you do that? He say, don't they pray, say, you want to appear for television. Say, don't they pray, say, you want to appear for television. That's why. So, the point that they make be see, some people just derive, they happy for doing bad things. Because me, I don't know why you just come out for prison. You are supposed to make you, they do jeje, they do swear, you know. You now go and commit another offense. They don't catch you now. Of course, now to go back, there is no.
For me, but that boy nowhere. If you ask me, you understand, ba?
They part of the meta issue.
That boy nowhere. No boy when we say where. You okay? The boy they agree on 10,000 naira. You can't get the girl 8K. Girl not agree. You can't take the girl.
Feel supposed to collect.
So maybe girl go road go wait.
You know the thing we say. The girl say, you know what pay me as I read the story. The girl na 28 years old.
And the boy na 18.
And the boy na 18
minus 10
years.
no.
No be mama be that.
You understand?
Okay, fine. You say you won't even they sell your body take make money. You know they look who you they carry.
No,
you know they look their parents.
Do they sell markets? Nah, anybody can come to market.
Okay, fine. Should they do pay before service? Because me I know say that they do pay before service.
I tell you.
No.
You can just ask the person like that. That person always means that one
Listen to me. I don't do special reports.
Okay.
I don't do special reports on these Ashawo them.
Okay.
I go Jabi. If you go this Jabi village,
I know that side.
They get place there.
I say I know the place.
No, I just look you and not talk.
One cut there around that side.
Yes, when you
one
go.
cut there, ba.
This one no be
One
those
cut
first
there,
class
ba.
ones, so.
Christy, she one cut
Hold on,
there.
I dey come. When you
You
go,
go accuse me now.
you go
And
see
then
them,
go
they
down
no dey hide am.
that's why I ask.
10 of them for one room. Na pay before service. But sometimes you go see them, they beat person, say the person no pay, they pay. Because them no say so many people where they
Maybe that one never.
Chrissy, we not say this Ashawo work now be the oldest profession of this world. So then we know say that they exist. Now their business that they do. Now that one they show. So, but for somebody to go patronize, not breach of trust.
Yes. Na contract.
Contract.
Na
It's
contract.
true.
But the girl say,
no carry am.
the lady,
Go give her money. No
the
one
lady,
give her, go kill her.
him suppose collect money because if I talk now, see how they talk. If I talk now, say me, I know, see them they collect money before service. Now go ask me, say,
I say no.
No, but the truth is, I don't believe say that guy even give that 8,000. You know that. You know that because na person wey comot from prison come, he just wan do am. You understand? He no get that money.
They can go cash and
You
for
know
back.
that
They
money.
want go carry on that shower
Another
again.
one.
You know, say I get somebody like that time when we dey grow up for our family compound like that too. Na relation sef. You know, so you just go, money not there for a pocket.
You no get.
As you just go street, any girl where you just see that time, you go seize the girl. Oh.
Na so.
Bring her come house, so like joke. Everybody go gather, oh, they hit door until he finish with the girl. You know, I go release the girl, oh, nothing, no.
You know you go beat your
You say some time ago.
No, it's true. Well, it's true. It gets all not be small.
Some time ago for one of our episodes, we talk about irresponsibility. You know, good say the boy come buy the girl and not be say they spoil people business, but we know say a shower or waiting that they call them, not be.
Not be better work.
Not be better work. As we talk about irresponsibility some time ago, this one are some of the things when they come with being irresponsible.
Yes.
You were there exposed to a lot of thing where you not supposed to come to you.
One song did that time. Oh, I shall not be work. Oh, na management.
So it's so unfortunate. Say the girl can't end like that. But them no saying a part of the risk when they did work.
Yeah, not true. Every work gets your own risk, and the risk for the shower work with that one. But people, if you continue to shower matter today, Kule will get interest well.
What are you talking about?
Because Kule they go court for where they for
court did that side, so I know that side.
I know the court. Customary court. Customary court.
No. Code of conduct did there. High court did there.
So now just joke with the joke. Kule, we don't say you be pastor. So we want to match for that arena because at times they go small. My people for Abuja, for FCT, for our Nigeria, we hear saying one man be go do good thing, no, come in brother's keeper. Be say be a brother's keeper. And man go happy you be friend. Another man keep the man wife or don't get the man wife belly. They can't carry and go court. Kule, about the man be do.
That's why as I read the story, I see say before the man even give the woman belly, the man don't get eye for the woman before that one happen. So because it will not just happen, and then for that story they say the man entice the man. Maybe they give her something. So now they can entice the man. So but it's unfortunate say the man get belly. And
the man get belly.
Sorry, the woman. It's unfortunate say the woman get belly. But the matter they court, then the court never still decide the matter.
But the thing funny, because me and fist the woman we want waka, we want do bad thing, go do bad thing. Which kind of enticement be that? What do you give her? If you don't marry, you don't marry. If your husband no get, my dear sister, you endure.
Not true.
You understand? So this person now where they entice you, maybe 500, 2,000, 3,000, maybe
So yeah.
I'm telling you, maybe they see yourself maybe better one. Now this one where they malam they choose for 100 naira. You understand? So the thing is, say even if this same man now don't marry you, keep for house. Tomorrow she see another person will give her tea, where she never drink.
She go still
go. So some people they think they them there. No matter what you do for them, you know
no satisfy them.
You know, mostly this one so don't do a shower work. Even if you carry them put for house, that's what they go. They sleep with your neighbors. They feel hold themselves.
Even for the man self, make you remove eye for people.
I tell you,
you know, say the woman don't marry. Waiting even you go entice her. Even if say the woman come, waiting the man go find for them. You know, say you don't marry. If you dey find woman, go free women. They go there, go carry.
No, be like say no. Be like say
things don't change now. So tell that even if you tell a man where they approach you say you don't marry, you go say you say he's still married too, so you know me.
That's the kind
of society what we
but the truth is that we get some married women to say maybe say even if you don't toast them, if you don't approach them, they go approach you.
Not true. They go they throw themselves.
So like that.
Yeah, not true. I don't see that one.
And they always talk. Now everything where they happen. As a day for man, that's what a day for woman.
Not true,
it's as simple as that.
Not true. My people, make una know. I never come out, so we still there here. Oh, now we want go chook mouth for, but don't you palava. Oh, my people. I hear saying, you be like say this one on the better small now.
You
be like say women on the. Their light will soon shine, no, because we say for Ghana, women say now they marry two husbands, so now what is the shele for them now? My people, how understand? Me and the premier they can't call Nigeria too, so make.
So that you go marry.
So you want marry two husbands?
I said, which kind of nonsense with this? So a woman say, okay, they want to say what a man can do, a woman can do better, be waiting. How you a woman go say he want get two husbands or more than two husbands? You forget say now only one body in get. I be to say na as man be, na him be. So who you will come dey get pikin for? How you go take born?
Now wahala go kill that
Eh?
woman because you have to cook for the two of them,
Eh.
and then the two of
Share
them
your
have
body.
to, the two of them have to enter your garden.
Yeah.
So many things, you know. And that thing that you they call a polyandry. So if I know say some countries then they do am. I think South Africa.
You get one country where woman even get 7 husbands.
If like South Africa,
Yeah,
they do am. South Africa, if
Yeah,
like say
that's
they do am. Some no be just Ghana. Ghana is just trying to.
Just one bring
They
am.
won't bring them into their make them law. Then they push. Say make them nine this one will be.
The thing be say, woman wey one no satisfy, then they push for 2 now. If you give them 2, the next day they'll still protect.
No, the one where they waiting and talk.
Now more than
They're
one.
not
No
talking
be
to-
say they
okay,
say
they say
two.
more than
one.
Okay, more than one.
So
No,
now
me,
you marry
how
them.
many things dey good for ear? That's why me I say 2.
That one I now.
I know say our young girls go, our singles, they go, our spitters, they go don't cause them tire. Them when never even see one marry.
Eh.
You won't get money to
Eh.
They go don't cause them tire. And I sure say if they try that rubbish, those ones now go enter streets, come they protest.
But then forget say no be as they do man, as so they do woman. So
No.
I go fit take manage them.
But now they
I
even
mean,
talk say
no,
women
all
when
the
they the
systems.
world.
Husbands.
They say women when they the world plenty pass men.
They will say
Now
also.
only one woman. One can carry how many? Mostly one woman go carry 10.
I beg over here. He dey say
But
women.
na because they say it never go round.
No, he dey say women plenty pass men. That men, they say men no be boys, so not be all boys be men. No, sure you know.
Not be boy they grow, they come become man.
Make you grow first now. My people here say for Bodon you boy again for Kenya one woman say because she and the husband gbege and the woman go kill her 2 pikin them to revenge the problem we get with the husband. My people, what do you call this one now?
And the same mental health issue.
Na the
we
same.
talk about
That woman
the
not well,
All
no.
our
not
topics
well,
dey connected
You know
to
well,
mental health
because
problem.
I never see this kind of thing. No. Children when you born come from Bele,
2 years and 4 years.
And they say my mother-in-law, the mother-in-law even travel come make them even consult the matter.
Matter,
But we as the 2 of them they escort the
That's
mother-in-law.
why,
As he come back, so he carry, he use hand to
Strangle them.
strangle
Just as
his own blood.
just as Christy talk, say when a husband or a wife is warning the other one, say one day I go kill myself. One day I go kill you. One day something go happen for this house. Make them not take it lightly,
Not at all.
because from that story the man don dey talk and say
She dey always
you
threaten.
go dey threaten say
wetin
you
the
go
man
kill their
talk?
children anytime wey dem fight. He go, but the man say he no take am seriously. Say he no take am seriously. So and at the end of the day, the thing wey the woman go dey threaten na im come happen. So if one party in a relationship is threatening, make the other side no take am lightly.
Kunle, you see say when I be married during my wedding day, sorry, the pastor wey preach talk say husband and wife, say husband na him be the chief security officer to him wife, and the wife too na she be chief security officer to her husband, because as una dey lie down, this person you fit dey deeply asleep o, the other person go come carry pillow, you dey sleep, you don't know wetin dey happen, he go you know strangle you or kill you. So but the thing be say I know some women wey be say, you know say some women dey do this thing. Oga, when you marry wife wey be say una dey quarrel over feeding money, e carry iron,
Throw away.
hit television, break television, gbagbara. You talk again, carry something, hit fan, spoil everything for house. Make you dey very careful with that kind of woman. You get am? Because if she fit break television, break fan, spoil AC, just say una get small misunderstanding, she fit go far. Then when this woman do this, as I read this story, I come dey wonder, because if you get pikin wey no well, even cough alone or catarrh, wey pikin go dey run temperature, you no go fit,
You know, if sleep,
you
you
no
know,
go fit
fit
at peace.
yourself.
Even if you comot go work,
Your
your
mind no
mind
go
go
rest.
dey house. You
That's
understand?
true.
So I no go understand why she go carry you. Carry the first one, you strangle am. You carry the second one, you no change mind, you no feel pity, and na you born am. You carry that pikin for 9 months, undergo labour. Even if na CS, the pains nko.
Come give the pikin breast.
I'm telling you.
Also, the pikin make your breast come slack.
Uh-huh.
Upon no, you know.
You see the breast.
Now you go come kill your pikin. I no understand this thing.
Say one use am take
Revenge.
Every man.
spit in husband. And
The woman, now this mental health problem, na very serious problem.
na very serious problem.
You understand?
Is this-
So they
is
say,
this
if they say this
mental
woman,
health?
if they say this woman, I kill this friend now. Nobody wants to say this woman no way.
And as she do am on, now she go police station.
And she will call the man.
And
she called the husband.
she
She called the man and said she don't kill
call
the
the
children.
husband saying don't call me.
That one where so?
The woman, the man talk say in the ear say the woman don't the one, but him think say.
And now the same thing wey we dey talk say about this Tori. That's why still dey happen for wetin we dey call all this domestic violence.
Yes.
Because they threaten just like we still talk.
You're sitting
And
your
the
head for
man
there.
no go still shook him head for them. The woman go still shook him head for them. At the end of the day, wetin they boast, it go come to
It
pass.
go come to
It
pass.
must come to pass.
And when
Even the man safe, you were surprised say they don't feel the quarrel before. The man they always tell and say, I will carry these children from you. I will carry these children from you. Maybe the woman don't see and say now waiting the man value pass for their marriage.
Not true.
the
Then
children.
the children. So now you could collect the children from the man.
But
But
So
but
you know, it's not enough.
It's not
It's not
enough.
enough.
It's not
to-
enough. We just dey
to-
assess.
to-
me, I still believe say the woman not well
Because
because
these
no woman
children
when he
dey
well.
tender. They dey tender and they feel grow up tomorrow now. They no go even look their papa now. You they go chop face. So why kill them? You
I
understand?
just dey imagine as we dey talk now. Just dey imagine how the woman go carry the first one, strangulate her. And the
Second
second
one.
one go dey there, dey look.
They
You
cry.
no
Go
know
they
say-
you go know you go
you
dey
no go
cry.
know say
Next
na
one
him-
now.
you go- you no go know say na him be the
Next
next.
person.
Say you understand? I'm just visual. I just dey look am.
You know,
I'm
say
just dey
some,
look.
some people go say na forces, so some go attribute them to witchcraft. Some go say na past because when you dey watch Nigerian movie, you go see where person go just sit down. That spirit go come dey talk to say get up, hold his neck,
I
strangle
said
him.
I see one
Do
video.
this.
I
Do
see
that.
I see one video. I've seen the video very long ago, but I think I still saw it last night. I don't know whether you don't see him. You get one woman and the husband. They were sleeping on the same bed in the night. The woman wake up and look the husband, look and with one bad eye, give him better slap. Give the husband better. So when I was looking at the video, the first time I looked at the video where the woman acted like that, one of my colleagues where they look at together tell me say now so some husband or wife they kill themselves. Say sometimes now you see the kind of eye where they look at. I don't know waiting that
One
man
bad
do for
eye.
am during the day. Say now so some people go see and so they go carry knife shoot.
Na so na before you go get up, the
Say
doctor
look
will
and
check and
if
don
I
go
see
program.
the video I go show una.
So I wan ask una abeg make una answer me. Like now wey be say we don attribute am to mental health. Then sometimes people go say they hear voices. Some go say they use spiritual means influence you. Una believe say person fit use spiritual means come as in make you carry knife
Say
kill
remote
person or
person.
remote you make you kill person. Is it possible?
It's
It's
possible.
possible.
For me, sha,
It's
for me, sha.
possible. See,
It's
from where you
possible.
from come, you know say they
remove
get
spirituality from
exactly.
life. Oh.
Life
Not
is
be remove
spiritual.
am. Life is spiritual.
Impossible, well.
Don't say some persons they argue and they don't want agree to the fact say life is spiritual, but
Life is
a
spiritual.
lot of things.
Some people if you go spiritual, some women maybe they get spiritual husband.
Yes.
The mass spirits now will they remote them against their real husband. They behave badly to their husband. Let me say they hate the man though, and that spirit they disturb them. Why men too and the same thing. But some things shall not be all be mental health. Some na spiritual. When that demon leave the person will call ask themselves, say, how I do this kind of
That's
thing.
not true.
It dey
But
happen
see,
like-
they go church now.
Not
When
true.
people go, they
See,
use their mouth. They
they
do
give testimony, they
they
see.
hear.
That's why
That's
you go see say some people go do something. Then go tell say I don't even know wetin push me.
Exactly.
na so.
Sure you understand? You go see that somebody was saying something. Say if people do something, they go say na devil. say devil is very patient. Say sometimes you will feel it. You do something on your own. You open your eye, you enter somewhere. You can't say na devil. Say devil say dey patient.
You don't
If
suffer.
if them say devil dey patient, every small thing na devil. They get one guy wey be say look at this one now. Na devil is still blame am. All of us gone dey laugh. Him go somewhere with one man. I don't know wetin do that. Okay, maybe me and Fidelis now we go somewhere. So I go the place with my car. I want to make Fidelis follow me. So as we go, Fidelis come. I don't get parking space. I can't ask Fidelis say you sabi drive. Meanwhile, Fidelis no sabi drive. I ask Fidelis you sabi drive. Fidelis say yes. I can't come down for Fidelis say I better go park this car. Before I walk from where I sit now to outside the studio, Fidelis don't bash my car seriously. So and the car when you bash self, na new car we be say they won't sell. So after everything, all of us come gather, say waiting. I go, Fidelis, what's happen now? Why you don't talk serious and we drive? You listen at devil. You can imagine that one. The waiting devil has to do with that one now. So it's not everything. I agree with you, Christy. It's not be everything, but sometimes there are forces that are controlling people. But sometimes too, it gets things where we say by our hand like this. Devil don't know anything about it.
Yes.
By our hand, I will take enter.
This kind of situation happen for Obodo Oyibo for US. The man are religious Oyibo religious leader. Now so now this kind of court. I watch him. This one not be safe for investigation discovery. Now so he can't get children, marry plenty wives. So even they sleep with the children, so he can't get many children. The way they manipulate these children so that they go out to the place where they stay, where they will get access to people. But at the end of the day, their police, at the way they take the work, they move closer. When people say they go soon find out. Now one day like that, we just keep all of them. Yes.
Remember that story.
Kill all of them.
To cover evidence.
Kill in children, kill all of them. The only one way even if he escape or two now, the one
you still go jail now. So what is the difference?
You go kill himself. This kind of killing children, I don't know if now it's hard.
Me, I still everything so that meta.
No, it's not part of it.
Person when he wear no go just begin to do like that.
You go get a CB where you carry knife or may you strangle somebody or carry gun.
Say if I tell you something, you people no go believe me. As I day here now, I don't think it's chicken.
I know.
That's so.
No one will believe you. I know you now.
You see, one day when we just
but you go feature.
I won't tell you now. I don't feel lamb. As I day, I don't feel chicken like this. So you get one day when I day small, my mother tell me, say, why did they bite you for all this chicken? When you say you no go feel hold them. I tell them, I say, the thing they do me one kind for hand.
I think
my mother talk say, if you cook and I no go do you anything.
Did you watch video of what Igbo when they want build bag key chicken? They say this animal abuse because they cry.
I said, the small boy, they struggle the life with the father.
Because this animal abuse. No, don't do that.
People, we no come see chance to talk push for our comment today. Now the next episode will come chook mouth for comment. But we thank you now follow us on our time. Don't they give us signals to go as one go. So we'll just chook mouth for our story. How we see anybody get to talk before we go.
For that suicide matter, suicide I beg no be option. No matter what you they face, look and say hope day. They say no condition is permanent. My brother, my sister, no condition they permanent for this life. Make you just relax. It go better. They say light day at the end of the tunnel. So may you never ever consider suicide at all. Suicide don't be option.
My own be that woman will kill in 2 children. Me, I go one. Husband and wives. Any relationship, maybe the wife or the husband, they threaten. Make them be very careful. Make them be very, very careful. And in fact, make them not take the threat as a small thing. Make them hold them and take them seriously. Make them act so that they no go fit carry out the threat. Now my own be that.
One of the comments when people comment, one say wahala be like bicycle. But me I go talk say still on the suicide matter, like I don't talk before. Make we try dey kind to people. We don't know what people they go through, especially at this time. You will see person they work out for road, you don't know what they in head. School fees they one side, house rent they one side, woman matter they one side. A lot of things. You basically the person brain off, so you don't know what they go through. Just small push, the person if do waiting he not supposed to do. So I beg make we try dey kind to people anywhere at any time.
Mom be say as Fidelis don't talk. Now love make we dey show love to people. You understand? When you deal with people, you go know when things no dey well. If you dey observe well. And then even our religious leaders and some NGOs where their work concern these kind of issues. Na time be this, make they carry out campaign, make they carry awareness campaign. I know say when una come out, people, if una give people reasons to believe on una, they go just come out and they open up to una. So if we do like that, I think we go reduce this suicide thing. Go reduce and well.
As Christy can really bad, awareness is very, very important. People need to know about all these things. Don't say person when they say they laugh, come they laugh again, come they stay low. No say na sick na be that one say person don dey get depression. One dey put eye for person when they know now. They look out for person. You never see am for 2 days. They say has lucky service house. Find out what happen to am when we get lucky service house. That check which can save in life. If you just say me go open the door now, you say carry step by one drink and you go save in life. I beg me they help our people when they around us. They check how they do their thing, how they live their life. Our own way, we going to help them, and that be my own beg when I will beg when we thank you now. As I come state today, come check for our Tori. We thank you now where we are not go anywhere. We are not forget say our podcast still do. Our na comment to see the. No, say come give us so we thank you now where we and here we'll go today. For our next episode, we still want to come to here put. Now bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.